So this is a simple Canva tutorial for beginners. So say for example you've just created a new Canva account and you kind of want to start from scratch. This is how you can just quickly get started and start creating from scratch really. So what you want to do is go create a design. So this is where you can actually create any new files or anything that you're kind of after. You can also search for content as you want to create. So when you've logged in, this is what you'll see. You'll have the option to create different things from various templates, but the best way I would probably say to do so is search content or just go create a design. The way that I usually do is create a design. So you can go up here and go create a design, and then I'm usually creating like social media or A4 documents. So the most popular documents will come up in this menu here on Canva. But if you're after something, say for example just a social media post or A4 document, you can search it up and it will be here. So you can see in the drop down menu A4 isn't here, but if I type it in, you can see that you've got different options here. So you can go portrait or landscape. So in this instance we'll just do portrait. So if you hit that, Canva will create a new document and you can start creating things from scratch. To name a document, all you need to do is hover over to this window here. Usually it will be blank. You can just type in whatever you need. Let's go document 1. However you name your documents, you can write that here. Position, this is your canvas here. If you click on the canvas will highlight in this outline. You can zoom in and out. If you've got more than one canvas, you can change your view. You can zoom in if you want to use this way. I don't really do that. And you can add notes, but I don't really use that as well. On the left is where you got your templates, your elements, your text. If you've got a brand, if you want to draw, use painting tools, then you can. But the main thing I would use is elements and design if you want to pick a template. If you want more than one page, you can hit duplicate page or just go add page, and this is where you can scroll up and down between both canvases. If you want to change the background of a page, hit the background color, and this is where you can pick and choose. Okay, I'm just going to choose a gradient for now. If I don't like this view, you can just go grid view, and this is where you can shift orders of things, add more pages, so on and so forth. You can also delete and duplicate and turn off the views for different pages. So say for example I don't like this page, I'm just going to delete it and just start creating content. If I need to add text box, go over to the left here, you can see text, and then I can add in different styles of text. Canva can suggest different fonts to use, so you can pick and choose. If you just want to create just a simple text box, just go add a text box and then Canva will do so. You can use the magic write features, but this is just using AI, and if you want to add a hyperlink you can. So let's just say add a title. So I've just edited that text box, and you click off, and then this is where you can edit. You can use and drag and resize, or you can edit the size up here using your tool panel. So this is where you can center, position text in the center, add effects to the text as well, add a background if you need. If you want to revert, just go none, or go none up here. If you want to change the color, hit this color text icon, change it to white. Okay. If you need to create new text, you can copy and paste text box. So I'll just go Control C or Apple Command and V. So Control C and Control V. You can see that guides are turned on here as well. This usually is with your settings, and you can go show rulers and guides here. I'm just going to create some writing. I'm just going to see what this does for me. Okay, there you go. So the AI is just going to generate some dummy text. So for example, this is the text that we want to use. Change it to white. I'm going to make these 2 columns of text and reduce the font size. And then there you go. You can use the guides as an actual guide. And there you have it. If you're creating more than just a page or a document, so for example, you're creating a GIF or a video, this is where your timeline will be if you hit this show pages drawer. So this is where you can adjust the duration of slides if you hit duration. So this is when you turn your A4 size document into a video, for example. But to turn this off, just hit duration and then reduce the drawer. So you go back to creating a normal document. In your brand kits, say for example you've got brand guidelines, this is where you can add all the information here. Elements is where you can pick and choose what Canva sort of can give you from its thousands of templates and objects and graphics. For example, I don't know, you want a squiggle. So Canva will give you everything in its arsenal so you can add and make things nice and funky. Say for example one of those as a background object, maybe like a cool bunch of squiggles up here to make things a little bit more fun. So this is where you can kind of get creative and start using the objects that Canva has. I encourage you to experiment up here and have a look at what Canva offers you. There's so much to choose from. They've got graphs, tables, object, you've got collection, illustrated, collections. Depending on the plan that you have on Canva, there's a lot to choose from. This is where you can also find audio, videos, photos. Canva has a large selection of royalty-free photos which you can use, so feel free to do so also. So everything here is at your disposal. If you need to add this image, say for example in a circle, I'll put this in a different video, but all you need to do is go to elements, go frame. You can see frames all here. This is what all the shapes you can have, which you can actually place an image inside of. So for example, like that photo. I'm just going to go back. Find that photo that I had. So you can see that this photo is here. I'm going to drag, I'm going to drop that into the frame, and then there you go. This will apply to any frame shape as well, keeping in mind if you've got different frames. These are all the shapes that you can pick from as well here. If you want to draw, you can use any of these objects as well. They've got different apps as well on Canva. So I've got a few videos on this channel to go through the bulk create and video and background and audio tools. And then if you want to save these in different folders, you can use the projects. To download anything, once you're done, you can just hit share, go down to download, pick and choose your file format. So for example, we want this as a PDF for print. Hit PDF print, hit crop, marks and bleed, and then choose CMYK because that's best for printing, and just go download. Canva will give you this download status bar, well it should give you that status bar, and then it will appear in your downloads. There you go. If you've got any questions, just let me know, or if you feel like there's anything that I'm missing as well. For example, uploading fonts. If you need to upload fonts, there's a way that you can do so just using upload font, or you can search through Canva's large library of fonts. And you can also search them up as well, so you can just go, hand drawn, and then Canva will sort of bring that up as well for you. Okay, I encourage you to experiment a little bit and just have a play around. It's pretty easy to get the hang of, but there's a few things that are hidden behind a few menus and whatnot, so just keep that in mind. If you've got any questions, just let me know, or leave a comment. If you need help with the project, also leave a comment, and I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks.